Well, sewing has become a very hot trend among DIYers, and Denise Wild of lovesewing.com is here to show us how internet and technology have really brought this back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just asked you, I go, did you make any of your clothing that you're wearing? And you made your skirt.
I did make my skirt. It's a pattern, a Berta style pattern. It's called the Starburst skirt. It's only 2 pieces. It took me under an hour to do.
Really?
So sewing is something that once you learn, you can easily do more things. You can do things around the home, fashion. That's what we're going to talk about today.
Right, and I love how it has come back.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. There's so many people who are interested in sewing, whether it's for themselves or for their families, again, or for the home. It's really up to them.
Okay, so let's start with some of the pieces then you've brought along. All the fun things you can make.
So many things that you can do. I brought some fashion accessories. These are some great clutches. You can do them with
neat.
Faux fur, pleather. You can do them out of denim. Some really fun things. This one's repurposed from a pair of jeans.
Okay.
So these are great projects that you can do for yourself or with kids. Speaking of kids, I have this threadless sewing machine. Super cute. You can do little tiny projects with
So
felt.
how does it work if it's threadless then?
It kind of felts them together, so it pokes a bunch of holes
and
until
it
it's
looks
stuck.
as though it's sewn.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
exactly.
cute.
You can also do things for him. I've got some great pocket squares down here, and these are, you know, if your man doesn't, you know, likes to dress things up, so you can do that, and things for the home as well. So pillow, you can add some sequins to it. Yeah, and then any boxes, you can dress those up with fabrics. Those are some fashion fabrics inside the boxes too.
Right, and we're so fortunate in Hamilton with Ottawa Street. Like it's like the textile mecca, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So no shortage of fabric to deal with. And the machines. Wow, machines. I mean, I haven't really sewn since home ec in grade 11.
Yeah.
So they've changed a lot.
There are lots of advances in machines. This one's a great middle of the road machine from Brother. It's got some great advanced features, but it's also good for beginners. If you go to brother.ca, you'll see a whole bunch of different options for choosing the right machine for you. This one has so many great features, and you can really get top of the line embroidery machines or anything for any skill level.
Right. And what if you are just starting out? I mean, some of these machines can be kind of intimidating, right? And you think, oh, I'm going to go for the basic one. But really, as you get a little bit better at sewing,
you'll want to upgrade.
You'll wish. Yeah.
So I would always steer people away from the super basic. A machine like this one is fantastic. And then what I would recommend is to get resources. So look for books, look for educational videos, look for...
Which you do.
Yes.
You do your own videos. So
a
little plug
I have a DVD, I have a book, and you can really walk through and get that help, learn from a sewing class or work with a teacher one-on-one, because that's the best way to learn.
Right, and there are all kinds of classes around too,
Absolutely.
right? So
absolutely. You can take classes in person, you can do courses online as well.
Okay, you're going to take me back to high school now.
I am. We're going to sew. I'm going to flip this around. So one of the great things about this machine is this little dial in the front. You can choose your machine, choose your stitch easily.
Okay.
And it automatically sets your stitch length and stitch width. So it's just like a digital camera where you press a button and it does everything on its own.
Okay.
So all you have to do is we'll pick one of these beautiful decorative stitches in the front.
Okay. Oh, and it shows on the...
Exactly. We'll pick a corresponding number. Let's say, which one do you want to do of these ones?
I want to do 40.
Perfect. So we'll change the dial to 40, and then you just press a pedal. And the machine does all of the work. It's that easy.
No?
Yeah. So you don't need to press it.
Oh,
you can kind of just hold.
Oh, you don't even have to guide it through anymore, right?
Yeah, you can kind of direct it, but it does have feed dogs that pull the fabric through. So if you'll notice out the back, we have this beautiful stitch detail, and
I'm doing that hands-free.
Exactly.
That's so cool. Now, what about things? I'm just going to turn it around here so that we can see it again. What about things like I remember, like replacing the bobbin was so hard, and doing buttonholes.
Yeah, let me show you on this machine. It's a great detail. There's a little picture right here in the front.
Okay.
It really walks you through doing the bobbin.
Right. And a bobbin, if you don't know, it's kind of what brings the thread from underneath, because you need thread on both sides, right?
Exactly. So it's a little plastic container that pops into your machine. You fill it with thread, and it helps to create the stitch. And it's often something people have troubles with. So again, you can look online for tutorials. You can take a class to learn how, or in your manual it'll tell you as well.
And how much are sewing machines now? What do they
go for? They really range. So you can find this one is a great machine. It's about $500, and you'll really find anything from maybe $250 all the way up. They go into sometimes tens of thousands of
wow.
dollars.
So not for a beginner, but yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But trading up, I'm sure that people who are trading up are looking to sell their other ones. So
definitely,
yeah,
online is a great place to look if you want to get a used machine. And I definitely recommend that you don't spend any less than $250 on either a used machine or a new machine. If you go too
basic,
yeah. then you might have challenges. You'll think it's you, but it's your machine.
Okay, Denise, some great ideas here. I'm kind of getting inspired to get the sewing machine out again. Okay,
Perfect.
so we've got the link up to your website on our website, chch.com. We're going to take a quick break and be back to wrap up the show.
The sewing machine, a friend in need. If I didn't have my sewing machine, a wicked life I'd lead. But a bobbin and pedal.